Right, good morning, welcome. Hopefully, we shall be going live fully in about 5 minutes, so stay tuned from some exciting videos from Heathrow. Right, the next plane due to take off is going to be a British Airways 777 flying to JFK. That's New York, of course, for those people who don't know. That's John F. Kennedy. What's the F stand for? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, I'm sure somebody will tell me. Anyway, yeah, this one's going to fly all the way out to New York. Yeah, I mean it's about a journey of about 3,000 miles, so not too far at all. Now, this is a relatively old plane for British Airways. Yeah, I think it's one of their oldest ones in the fleet. This one age is about 26 years. Yes, it first flew in December of 1997. Wow, that was the last Doosman flag, wasn't it? Anyway, I'm sure it's quite reliable. It's going to go okay. So it's getting all ready, waiting for the clear off, and then they will start to roll. What's the word for moving? Rotate's taking off, so I'm not quite sure what the word is for just moving a little bit. Anyway, that's this is it. So it's the British Airways. As I did say to you, it's flight number. Better give you the flight number, better not. Could be somebody in New York waiting to meet this plane. Anyway, if you are in New York and you're heading off to meet somebody who's arriving on British Airways 177, the plane is just about to take off and it's on its way over to you. Should be about 7.5, 8 hours, I presume. I haven't got the time yet on how long it's going to take. Possibly if there's some headwinds, might be a bit longer. But you never know. Anyway, it's belting down the runway now. Uh, Takeoff speed's going to be about 176 knots, hopefully 176. It says on flight radar. So here we go. Let's just see if it's heavy or not. I don't know if you know if you've watched me before. We got a reference point on the side of the runway where we like to see the planes rotate from, and here it comes now. It's a little neon. There's the neon sign there, and we normally rotate now. Yes, we're going to rotate. That's it. That's cracking. That is, isn't it? And we're off before the R. Yeah, that big R there. Yeah. Anyway, there's the plane going. Any wind? Let's have a chest check. Oh, just a little bit of crosswind. There's a bit of a wobble there. We get those wheels in. Once the wheels are in, the plane is sort of just bare to the left and it's on its way to New York. So, bon voyage. Right. What have we got next on the runway? I wonder. Obviously, it's British Airways. We can see that by the tail fin. But what is it and where's it going? Well, I can tell you that because it's flight number 1394 and it's heading all the way to Manchester. Yeah, a grand total of 131 miles away. That's not far at all, is it? Anyway, this plane, believe it or not, unlike that thing going to New York, this one's brand spanking new. November last year. Can't be old more than 8 work. I suppose it could be 6 weeks old, couldn't it, if it came the end of November? Anyway, here it is, and this one's going up to Manchester. Ah, it's an Airbus 321 if you don't recognise the plane. That's what it is, Airbus 321, heading to Manchester. It's just sitting there waiting for the all clear. Should get it any second now. Here we go. Way off we go to Manchester. Yep, picking up a bit of speed now. Yep. Oh, wow, that's going quite quick now, isn't it? Again, I don't know what speed it's going to reach. It's about 160, 170 knots normally is the speed it reaches. Before it rotates or it lifts off or whatever they call it. Anyway, here it goes. Let's have a look. See the reference point on the side. See how close it is to the ideal takeoff point. It should rotate any second now. The smaller ones tend to rotate a little bit earlier than the heavier planes, the bigger planes. Here it goes, rotating now. And is it going to go flight straight up? Yes, look at that. Wow. That's like a SpaceX rocket, that was, wasn't it? Straight up in the air. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Hardly any crosswind, so it just takes straight off. Just bears to the left to miss the village at the end of the runway. Mustn't upset the vicar. Right, so what have we got next coming down? Uh, there, next plane, believe it or not, is a Wendy Bendy. Yeah, it's a Dreamliner 787. This one's 7 years old. As you can see, it belongs to British Airways. And this one's going to Mexico City. Yeah, wasn't hanging around at all, was it? Straight away down the runway. Yeah, nice high speed. Let's just see if it rotates. Should take off. Look at all the planes queuing up, waiting to go. We're going to have a busy half hour, I think, with flights taking off on the northern runway. There's the sign. Rotate. Come on. Rotate. Ooh, come on. Rotate. And yes. Oh, and a wobble. Did you see the wobble? There's the bendy wendy wings. Bendy wendy wings, sorry. Bendy wendy, yeah. Yeah, my grandson refers to them as bendy wendy, so you know, if your grandchildren say something, yeah, oh, right, what we got something else, not a British Airways. So proves there's other planes. We don't just have British Airways at Heathrow, we have a Delta Airlines plane. This is DL17. This one's going to Detroit. Yep. It's 3,274 miles away, not too far at all. And I just sat there, it's a Airbus 330. Yeah, 18 years old this one, so it's what I would call a mid-age plane, really. Anything between 10 and 20 years is mid-age. Anything over 20 years is we would call a senior plane. Under 10 years, we call that a junior plane. Yeah, and under a year, a baby plane. Yeah, I know. I know. Anyway, here we go. So let's just see what happens. It's sitting there for a long time, isn't it? Is it going to take off? This is unusual. Normally, it's going to go any second. Here it goes. It's just going to starting to move now. Yeah, here we go. Look at that. All the lights are flashing. Yeah, it look as if it's going to do quite well. This one, isn't it? Yep. As I say, this plane's 18 years old. First. Sorry, I put my teeth back in. It first flew in January of 2006. So there you go. It's doing quite well. Yeah. It's quite a benign day at Heathrow. There's not much wind, so most of the planes are just going straight up. We're getting no wing wobbles or anything. Just going, yeah, is it going to go straight up? Yeah, look, nothing at all there. Solid as a rock. Yeah, and away we go. Let's get those wheels in. Yep. The sooner we get those wheels in, get rid of the drag, get rid of that little bit of air noise. Always it's nice when you hear that clonk when you're in a plane. You hear the clonk when the wheels are in because you know you're definitely on your way now, aren't you? Right. Right, next plane on the runway, ready to go. Ah, it's a little British Airways. This is a 320. For those people who can recognise planes, we know that's a 320. This one's going over to Ireland, going to Belfast, Northern Ireland. Yep. Flight number BA1416. Yep. Relatively new plane. Yep. It's just 1 year old, so it's a junior. Just one year, September 2022, this first flew. And if you want to know the serial number, if anybody's interested, it's Plane Spotters 11026. If you want to tick that off in your little book, you've now seen 11026. It's waiting. That green thing in the background, I don't know if you can see it. That's the plane they use for doing fire practice. They keep setting fire to it and putting it out, setting fire to it and putting it out. But it's best to practice on an old one. Anyway, here we go. Whoosh! So they're going over to Belfast. It's only 272 miles, so it's just over the hour, about hour 20 minutes, I would think. Straight across the Irish Sea. I'm not sure what the flight path is to Ireland. Anyway, oh, that's nice and early. Now, is that going to climb up steep? Is that going to do a SpaceX? Not yet. No, not quite. No, we've had steeper ones than that, haven't we? Oh, so you get a little bit more wobble when you go up steep. Yeah, you get a bit more wind under the wings from the Terminal 5, so it tends to wobble the plane. Oh, the next one's already on the runway. Oh, I'm not even ready for this. Oh, dear me. Anyway, this is a 777, Boeing 777, flight number 281. That's British Airways 281. And this is going out to Los Angeles. That's LAX, Los Angeles. Distance of 4,700 and something miles. That's probably one to be precise for those people that like to know the exact distance. And of course, it's got an age. This plane's it's relatively a young plane. It's just 3 years old, this one. First flew October 2020. And belting down the runway. And is it going to take? It should rotate now. Come on, rotate. That's it. Good rotation. And up. And you'll see this won't be as steep as the last plane. These go out on a more shallow one. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Get the wheels in. Yeah, and come the wheel covers down. In go the wheels. Clunk, click. Every flight. And off we go. Wow. It is busy at the moment here, isn't it? The next one on the runway is another British Airways. This one's just going out to Geneva. For those people who are interested, hang on, I'll just show you what we've got. This is the information sheet I use, and I don't know if you can see with the arrow with the arrow, the plane that I've got coming is the one in red. Can you see at the end of the runway? So I just click on that, and that gives me all the information on the flight because this is the British Airways and it's 732. That's 732. This one's heading out to Geneva. It's a Airbus 320 and 15 years old, relatively new. The mileage to Geneva isn't that far. It's just 407 miles, so that's pretty good, isn't it? Not far at all. Anyway, let's go back to the picture of the plane. I forget that. I put it sometimes on the map and then forget to go back to the plane. Of course, we're here to see planes, not to see maps, aren't we? And so here it goes, and it's going to head down the runway now, hopefully. Well, just for a matter of interest, here, what do you reckon on this? There we go. There's there's the plane heading down the runway. You can see there. Yeah, and then I can go over to the 3D picture on flight radar, and we can actually now get an overview of the plane taking off. And as you see, there's Terminal 5 below us. There's all the British Airways planes all queuing up, and this is the flight going out. And I can just show you if we turn this around slightly and go down, we can just show you that's the way the flight out. These is the motorway, is the M25 that goes round, and as you can see, the plane flies out over the reservoir. They're the reservoirs that supply all the water to London, and the plane will do a slight left to miss the village over this side, and then it's on its way. So there you go. Off we go. Right, let's go back. The next plane on the runway is it's an Air Canada. That one's going out to Calgary. Yes, so this is again a Wendy Bendy 787 Dreamliner, just 8 years old, belongs to Air Canada. It's going out to Calgary, as I just said. Flight number's 851. Yeah, 851. The serial number of the airplane, for those who are interested, 35266, 35266, and going to Calgary. Distance is just 3,800 miles across the Atlantic. Goes over Ireland and goes across the Atlantic. Anyway, let's have a look at this takeoff, shall we? That's an interesting one in the back with the red thingamajig tailplane. See what that is in a minute. So here we go with Air Canada, shooting down the runway. Ooh, yeah, it's going very well, isn't it? Not sure. And it's going to rotate. Yeah, look at that. Nice bright red light on the top there. It's brighter than most ones, isn't it? Must have a new bulb in. Yeah. Bit of a wobble? No. Look at those windy, bendy wings. Go. Yep. And off we go. So what have we got coming next? Let you know in a second. We're staying on this one a little while, aren't we? So Alex, the automated camera, likes following this aeroplane. Obviously, he must have a relation on board. Anyway, we're back. See what's next on the runway. Should be British Airways, is it? It most certainly is British Airways. This is a British Airways flight number 582. That's flight number 582. This one's heading out to Venice. Yeah, wonderful. But never been. Must go, must go. Another place to put on the list. It's one of the things you realise when you sit at an airport like this, how many places you haven't been to. Been to a lot, but never there. Anyway, let's get you some more information on the flight, shall we? Quite an old plane, this one, at 23 years old. Yeah, it's got a serial number of 01295. Don't worry, we're on hold for a little while. Yep. Yeah, still sitting there. That's quite a long hold. This is unusual. Normally, here we go. Here we go. We're going to rotate now. It's an Airbus 319. The distance to Venice is just 623 miles, so about 2 hours. It'll take us about 2 hours to get there. Oh, nice version one going off. What else? We've got American Airways. Yeah, quite a few in the back. Another British Air. Look at them all. There's four. I think I've got 8 planes. There's 8 planes in the queue at the moment, according to Flight Radar. And off we go again. This one should shoot straight up in the air. The single aisle planes or the smaller planes do tend to rotate a lot earlier, and then when they do rotate, they get that far and then they point upwards. No, that one hasn't. That one's gone on a lower flight path. Yes. Oh, the wheels were a bit late there, but anyway, they're all in now. That's the most important thing. Right, what we got next? Oh, this one. Oh, we're not waiting for this. He's in a hurry. This one. Well, of course, he's going to San Diego. Yes, he did have a scheduled launch time, scheduled departure time of 1300. So we're a little bit late. It's an Airbus 350, my favourite plane. Love the Airbus 350. Loads of room, nice and quiet and steady, and the stewardesses are lovely. Anyway, this is flight number 273. 273 heading to San Diego. Distance? Did I give you the distance? I can't remember. Anyway, it's 4766 nautical miles, which is slightly more than normal miles apparently. I will find it. I need a converter here, don't I? Sort of things I could just pump into exactly in miles. Now that's a nice gentle takeoff, wasn't it? That was lovely. Get those wheels in, yeah. Yes, right. Right, so Air India's next. It's got a Wendy Bendy 787 Boeing. And this is going out to Mumbai in India. Yeah. 10 years old, the plane. Quite a bit of distance. It's not as far as America. It's only 3,899 miles. Serial number of the plane is 36275. Just 10 years old, so relatively new plane for that trip. I do like that tail fin, don't you? It's slightly different, isn't it? So, and it looks like they've painted the windows red, so I don't know if they've got a red border around them, but they do stick out more than a normal window, don't they? Yes. Anyway, let's head down the runway. Let's see take off, shall we? Come on, let's rotate. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Nope, doesn't want to. Nope, come on. Pull back, pull back. It's hanging around, isn't it? Oh, yeah, there it goes. Just a little bit late. That might be quite heavy, that plane. Must have a lot of cargo in it. Anyway, let's have a look at the wings bending. Yeah, that's okay. Right. So we've got Virgin Atlantic sitting there. Well, it's Virgin Atlantic, yes, but where is it going? Shall we tell you, eh? It's going to San Francisco. Yeah. And VS 19 is the flight number. It's, as I say, heading out to San Francisco. It's a Dreamliner again, a Wendy Bendy. And it's 9 years old. Serial number 37967. This one's heading all the way to San Francisco at 4,664 miles away. Wow. Let's see this one get off in the air, shall we? Before we go back to the next one. And a bit slow to rotate this one. Well past the R. Oh, that's unusual. That is. That is very, very unusual. Normally they rotate before the R sign. Get the wheels in. Yep. Yeah, that's lovely. Right, let's see. We've got a bit of interest at the runway now because I think we've got an interloper. Yeah, we've got one sneaking. There he is. Yes, he sneaked in front of the other plane. That wasn't on, was it? Look at this. This is the British Airways. It's the 320. It's the 232 version. This one's going to go all the way to Rome in Italy. Well, Rome wouldn't be anywhere else other than Italy, wouldn't it? Anyway, 780 nautical miles. Can't be bad. Quite an old plane. Yeah, 22 years old. And as I say, it's going all the way to Rome. BA 560 if you wanted to know the flight number. So if you're sitting in Rome drinking a nice cup of coffee, Italian coffee. I don't care what you say, the Italians do make the best coffee in the world. Yeah, nice and strong. Puts hairs on your chest. Well, on my chest anyway. Well, he sneaked out, didn't he, in front of the plane behind him, but he ain't moving yet, so I don't know. Bit cheeky that was. Anyway, it's just about to set off now. There he goes. And, so most probably had to wind the elastic band up because he's 22 years old. And I say, and he is heading out to Rome. Code for Rome Airport? Does anybody know the code? It's FCO. Yeah, FCO. Don't know where they get that from, but there you go. And that one, let's have a look. It's picking up speed. Now it's quite fast, that one, wasn't it? It appears to be fast. He's going to go straight up like a rocket. You watch this. In, up, and now. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, watch the bird is. Yeah, straight up. Anyway, let's just see who he sneaked in front of, shall we? Yeah, I think he sneaked in front of this American Airways. Yeah. This one's off to Chicago. O'Hare. With the American Airlines AA91. Yeah, AA91. Just a 4-year-old plane, relatively new. Again, we got another Wendy Bendy, Dreamliner 787-9. Yeah, 4 years old. Uh, Serial numbers 40657. And it's heading all the way to Chicago at 3,435 nautical miles away. And here we go. Quite a long run up this one. I got a feeling he could be quite heavy because he didn't come straight out. He came out and did a bit of a U-ey. So I think this one's going to be quite heavy. I wonder if he'll rotate before the R or after the R. What do you think? He generates a takeoff speed of about 170 knots normally. Let's watch, see if I'm right or whether I'm wrong. Normally wrong, but doesn't really matter. Not really. Let's just see. No, yeah, no, that's spot on really. So I was wrong. He was wrong. Right, get the wheels in. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Very smooth that one. Now I'm not quite sure what we got coming next. We got about 9 planes all bumped up to one another. It's like all trying to get out of Tesco's car park. Uh, Air Serbia. So which is that one? Is it that one? Yes, Air Serbia. It's going to Belgrade. It's only 920 miles, so it's about 3 hours, isn't it? For two hours, 35 minutes, and the flight number is 381. That's JU 381, and it's heading out to Belgrade. It's Airbus 319. Excuse me, but my cough. Yeah, 319. That's heading out to Belgrade. It's just 13 years old, this plane, so not too old, not too young. No, medium age plane, 13 years. Uh, let's say this is heading out. Serial number 04301. Okay, we've got quite a few planes queuing up there. There's two, and there's another one. There's the One World, three, yeah, four, five, six. Yeah, so we've got 6 planes, or seven. There's number seven. So we've got 7 planes all due to take off. Eight. God, dear me. And let's see if this one rotates well. Yeah, oh, that's nice and early, isn't it? And straight up. Come on, get up, get up, get up. Get a bit of bounce off Terminal 5. No, no bounce at all. That was good, wasn't it? And off he goes, all the way to Belgrade. Well, looks like this plane's going home. Yes, this is British Airways flight BA378. And this one is heading to Toulouse. Yep, that's where it was most probably built or finally put together. As you know, they get the bits from all over and it's assembled more in Toulouse rather than built. 21 years old, British Airways. It's got a distance of 477 miles to fly before it gets to Toulouse. Presume it's got a few skiers in there. What I'd give to have my skis and be on board there. Get up to Bakira Barrett, my favourite ski resort. Not many people have heard of that one, have they? Anyway, let's not carry on about me. Age 21 years, so that's not bad. Good takeoff, hopefully. Flight 378 Toulouse, British Airways. Again, two and a half hours. Nice early flight takeoff. Yep, it's cracking, cracking. Never get fed up of watching planes take off, do you? Well, I don't. Well, we got a Boeing 777 next, hopefully. Yes, we have. Oh, this is the one with the One World livery. It's a co-chair plane. This one's going to Philadelphia. Yeah, flight number BA67. Yeah, quite an old plane. This one, just 14 years. Well, it's not old. Middle age. Middle age. Yeah, yeah. That plane in the background that's just landing. I don't. Oh, you can't see it on that screen, can you? I can see it on my screen. Sorry. There it's just coming into shot there. That's just coming from Geneva. Anyway, let's watch this One World one. It's heading out, as I did say, to Philadelphia. It's just over 3,000 miles. Well, it's 3,081 to be precise. And it's a Boeing 777. It's the 236 variant. And as I say, it's going by Philadelphia. No city I must go to. Anyway, let's have a watch of this one take off. It doesn't seem to be getting much speed. It's got to get up to about 170 knots so it can rotate. Now 170 knots is ideal for rotation. Come on, 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 come on. Come on. Is it going to? No, it's not going. Ooh, ooh. There it goes. Never fail, do they? Never fail. Off he goes. All the way to the Grand USA, Philadelphia. Right. What we got next on the runway? Get their wheels in? Yes. See how these wings don't bend as much as the bendy wendy, the 787. They're nice and more solid wings. But I still think they... Anyway, here we go. What we got? Zagreb. This is where this one's off to. Yeah, it's British Airways again. 8BA 848. Yes, 848. Heading out to Zagreb. It's an Airbus 319. 319. Yep. Oh, it's on hold for a little while. Don't know why it's sitting there. Shouldn't be sitting there that long. Come on, get a move on. We've got loads of planes waiting to take off. There's about 8 planes behind you. Mind you, Charlie could be out again, couldn't he? Yes. If you've not seen him, we do have a fox at Heathrow, and sometimes comes out and sits on the end of the runway. Put the planes off. Yeah, he's referred to as Charlie. Well, all foxes in the UK are referred to. Anyway, he's out of the way now because the plane's taken off. So again, this one's heading out to Zagreb. 16 years old. Yeah. BA848. Serial number 03049. Yeah, and not bad at all. Keep going, keep going. Go on, keep going, keep going. Come on, stay in shot. Yes, not bad. Well done. And rotate. Rotate. Yeah. Now they go straight up. Yeah, it's quite a murky. Oh, we got a 380 coming out soon. Can you see it there? Yeah. It's going with. Oh, Alex is going go and watch that, or is he watching the one behind? Yeah. Yeah. So we got a 380 going soon, and 777 aren't behind that. So a lot of action. No, the action never stops here. Never, never, never stops. They're going all the time. There's always something taking off, something landing. Uh, got Virgin Atlantic. This one's going out to JFK. 3,000 nautical miles. Yep, not bad at all, is it? This is VS for Virgin Atlantic, and it's flight number 45. Yep, just a one-year-old plane. This one, relatively new. It's Airbus 330. Airbus 330. Didn't even hesitate, did it? He's going for it. Yeah. Oh, dear me. Don't know what speed he'll reach as he comes along the runway. Again, uh, he's doing about 152 at the moment, and the speed should increase up to about 170, about 170 knots, and then it'll rotate and take off. Yeah, look at that. Bang on time. Yeah, just via that sign. And it rotates and takes away. That's great. And for those people who wonder where I get my information from, I just go to an app called Flight Radar 24, and there it is. That's the screen that I look at, and I don't know if you can see, but the next plane to take off, if you look at there at the top of the runway, is that one there. Can you see the red one there? And I click on that, and then that gives me all the information, so I can tell you. So this one, again, it's a Finnair and it's going out to Athens. Yeah, that's unusual for a Finn airplane, but it's most probably part of the code share because it's actually flying under a BA reference number, BA632. Uh, so the Finn airplane's going there. It's just 21 years old, this one. It's Airbus 320. I said going out to Athens. Distance is about 1,300 miles, so we're looking at about a 4-hour flight, I would think, just under, maybe 3 hours. 4, 3, 4, 12, yes, maybe 3.5 hours. Uh, I did tell you. Serial number of the plane is 01712. Let's go back to the plane. I keep forgetting to do that. I do apologise. There we go. There we go. Sorry. I put the map up and I say on the map instead of giving you the plane. You'd much prefer to see the plane take off than the map, wouldn't you? Yeah. Good. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I don't have many followers, but I don't do this. It's a total free service I offer. You don't have to join any clubs or send me, this, that, and the other, so I can read your text outs or anything like that. You don't have to go to Patreon or do any. You get this totally and utterly free. As a matter of fact, I don't even think I monetize it on YouTube because I do it for the enjoyment. I don't do it for financial gain. No, no need to really. So if you enjoy something, you do it, don't you? Anyway, let's go to the next one. Yeah. Uh, let's just click on it and I can tell you exactly what it is. It's a British Airways. Well, it's obviously British Airways. It's got written on the side of the plane. This is going to Stockholm. Yeah, just 792 miles away, Stockholm is. For those who are interested, if you're not interested, well, 792. This is Airbus 321. Age of the plane. Just a little baby one. This one. This is 4 years old. Yeah, 4 years old. Registration number of 8804. Yep. And again, it's heading out all the way to Stockholm. Code for Stockholm Airport, anybody? Yes, you got it. ARN. ARN. Yeah. Well, we got Air Canada coming next. So where's that one off to? It's going to Montreal. Yeah. Montreal. That's just 2,800 miles away. Not far at all, really, is it? Just 7 years old. It's an Air Canada. Wendy Bendy again. I do like that shade of blue. Is it a bluish colour they got? So I presume it's meant to represent ice or snow, I would think. Uh, yeah, I do like that. I think people who paint their planes white, do they come out of the factory white? I presume that's why they're just white, aren't they? Anyway, here we go. Let's have a look at this one. And the old maple leaf on the tail fin. Uh, Come on. It's taking its time to rotate, isn't it? So this is flight, as I did say, 865 Air Canada. Yep, we're up into the air. Ooh, look at that. So if you're in Montreal expecting to meet some people from the UK flying in from Heathrow, you've got about a 6-hour wait. So I'll start getting ready to drive to the airport to pick them up. Go and get those wheels in. Oh, oh, what happened there? Oh dear, the wheels haven't gone in. Why haven't the wheels gone in? These, the wheel covers came down, but the wheels haven't gone in. Oh dear, this could be coming back. This could be coming back. because the wheel covers came down, didn't they, to let the wheels in, and the wheels haven't gone back in. So what's happening? That plane could be coming back, that Air Canada one. Yeah, let's well, so excuse me, you can watch that. I'm just going to try and track that Air Canada plane for you just to see what's happened to it because it should have. Yeah, don't know what happened to that. That is annoying, that is, isn't it? Because the wheels certainly didn't go in, did they? No, they did not. Anyway, we'll keep an eye open for that for you, see if I can give you some information on that. Anyway, that was the British Airways. That one here. I think it's going out to Sofia. Yeah, see the wheels have gone in wellies, but that Air Canada one kept its wheels for ages, didn't it? So I wonder if that's going to. I'm going to have to keep an eye open for that. That might be coming back. Anyway, let's carry on with what we're doing. This is going out to Spain, out to Barcelona. Got a few bricks in it, so they can finish their cathedral off. If they ever finish it. 6,200 miles away. Flight number 480. That's British Airways flight number BA 480. And it's an Airbus 320. And it's just 5 years old. Little baby, really, isn't it? And that's picked up some speed. Look at that. That's straight up. That's going to go up like a rocket, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, straight up, as I said. Yeah. Yes, that went straight up like a rocket. And the next British Airways is going out to Berlin. It's flight number 984 to Berlin. 984 going to Berlin. Airbus 320. Ah, sorry about that. Just had to go and blow my nose. I don't know if the sound come through anyway. I did try and switch the mic off, but if it didn't, I do apologise. If it did, you don't know what I got up to, so it makes no difference. Right, a little bit of a cue. I'd say this is going out to. No, it's not. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The one on the runway at the moment is British Airways. According to Flight Radar, this one's going out to Innsbruck. Just 15 years old, this plane. It's an Airbus 320. It's got a serial number of 03607. It's just a distance of 527 nautical miles to Innsbruck, so just a quick flight, couple of hours. And up we go. Look at that. Nice solid straight wings, no wobble. Wheel covers come down, wheels go up. Yeah. Right. Well, we got a Lufthansa next. So this will be going to somewhere in Germany. Anybody want to have a guess which where it's going in Germany? It's going to Frankfurt. Yes. Just 353 miles. That'll be just a couple of hours. Just a nip down over Northern Europe, over across the North Sea, down to Frankfurt. 7 years old, this plane. It's an Airbus 320. Heading out to Frankfurt. Flight number 907. Yep, that's it. Flight number 907. Well, it seems to be on a bit of a hold here. If he doesn't get a move on that American Airlines plane, he's going to push him out of the way. Anyway, it's just about to rotate. Not rotate, move. Uh, yep. As we did say, it's an Airbus 320. 7 years old. And it's getting a bit of a move on. For those that are interested, it's flight number LH907. LH907. And it's going to rotate now. Yep. And it's got up in the air nicely. Yep. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Nice steep takeoff that was. One of the flight path was nice and steep on that one. So hopefully now we're going to have this American Airways. Have we? Yes, it's a 777. And this one's going to head out to Los Angeles, LAX. Yep. 22 years old, so a relatively old plane. Not the oldest we've ever seen at Heathrow. 30 years is the oldest one. Yep. So this one's still got a little way to go till it holds the record. And as I say, it's 22 years old. It's got a serial number of 30260, 30260. And again, it's going out to Los Angeles. It's flight number 135. That's flight number 135. And a distance of about 4,741 nautical miles. Yeah, look at that. And we've got a nice big one coming out next. Yeah. Let's see if this one takes it. I tried to track that Air Canada one that didn't retract its wheels as quick as what it should have done, but it's off. It's gone off the screen now, so I presume they've managed to retract the wheels, so it's most probably on its way to Canada now. Just hope they come out at the other end, eh? Well, this is it. This is the big baby. This is a British Airways 380, flight number 107, and this one's going out to Dubai. 10 years old. And it's going straight out. It isn't hanging around, is it? No, it's not. I'm amazed how these things ever take off the ground. Yeah, when I'm at Heathrow and I stand there and I watch them, you just see this and you think, never, never, never is it gonna. And they do. They do. Yeah. Takeoff speeds again, about the rate speed, about 170 knots, and but they go up so gently and slowly. Yeah, it must be a wonderful. It's on my list. I've got to fly one. Yeah, got to go in one. I was scheduled to fly out to America in one this year, and the British Airways swapped it. Yeah, rotters. Yeah, to a 777, but never mind. Look at that. It's majestic, isn't it? Look at it. Doesn't move an inch. It's as if it's on railway lines, isn't it? It just goes, 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 goes. Yeah, yeah. Solid as a rock. Well, and look at the wheels. Look at that. With the sun on the side of the plane. Nice shot. Very, very nice shot. No movements. And just sit back and just wait for your nice cup of tea. Yes. Anyway, what we got to have next? There it goes. There goes the turn. Yep. Yeah, turn away. Look at that. Come on. Come on, Alex. Stay on the plane, Alex. Yeah. Alex is the camera operator, by the way. Operates the camera for us. And he's doing an absolute brilliant, brilliant job there. Look at that. The plane's just going to disappear out of sight. Yep. All right, let's go back to the next one. I'm glad Alex stayed on that. That was a really nice one. Thank you, Alex. Greatly appreciated. Now let's totally put you out of sync, isn't it? Because you've come back on the wrong plane. Oh, what have we got coming in? Oh, we've got Dubai Airlines. Yeah, no, Emirates. Sorry, Emirates 380 landing. Look at that. Alex has got carried away with himself. He doesn't normally do things like this. He normally just concentrates on one plane at a time. Look at that. You just saw it go in front of you, the British Airways, didn't you? Yep. Look at that. So what's he going to do now? This is so unusual for Alex to do this. Now, is he going to go back to where he should be, which is at the beginning of the runway? He has. Well done. Well, that was quite exciting, that really, wasn't it? Normally we just go up and down, up and down, up and down, but we've watched that 380 go for miles, and then we went and watched one land, and now we're back on the main runway again, on the northern runway, and we've got a British Airways, and it's going out to Accra. It's a Airbus 350, 2,746 miles. Oh, look, we've got the British Airways sneaking in front of Kenya Airways. Ooh, is that going to be allowed? Well, obviously it is, because he's done it. Oh, dear me. Anyway, let's watch this Airbus take off. I do like the Airbus. Everybody knows if you've watched this channel, I do like the Airbus. Yeah. Off it goes. Ooh, just 1 year old. 1 year's 1 years. Sorry, 1 year old. This plane. Yeah, July 2022 was when it first flew. I'm not sure when they say when it first flew is whether that's its test flight or when it was delivered to the airline and it was their first scheduled flight with the plane. Because that could be 3 or 4 months apart, couldn't it? Because I know when the planes are delivered, they don't go straight into service. They have to be whatever checked out and done and make sure. I know most probably do a couple of empty flights, do they? I don't know. I have to look up. I'll have to go on YouTube and find out for you. Yes. Anyway, let's not talk about. Let's go back to British Airways again, shall we? Oh, this is going to one of the smallest countries in Europe. It's going to Luxembourg. I didn't even know if Luxembourg had an airport. Well, it must have, because this one's flying to it. If it ain't got an airport, they're going to have some problems, aren't they? Yep. So this one, as you say, is going all the way to Luxembourg. British Airways A320. 15 years old. Flight number BA 418. Yeah, 418. British Airways. Now, I see the pilot's looking on the map. He says, well, hang on, Luxembourg. This is this little small country here. Yeah, but has it got an airport? Must have, mustn't it? Oh, dear. It's going to sit there for ages, isn't it? There's a- hang on. Yes, it has got an airport. Yeah, yeah, it has. Yeah, hang on. Let me just. I'll show you. Now let's go to the map. There we go. Look, there's Luxembourg. Yeah, oh, you can see, but look, there's the airport there. Sorry about my finger. Can you see Luxembourg? Uh, and it's that little country there. And you've got Germany over here, and yeah, and Rome, and France. Yeah, yeah. Frankfurt. There's Frankfurt. So that's Germany. That must be Numa. That must be Gwent. Yeah, that's Belgium, Holland, and this must be France. Yeah. Anyway, it's going now. So let's go back onto the proper sheen, shall we? Proper screen. There you go. Whee! Got the plane back. So this one's going to Luxembourg. Yeah. Right, we've got British Airways. It's flight 460. This one's heading out to Madrid. Just 14 years old, this plane. Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to bring this test broadcast to a close. We've been going just on the, I'm not sure how long we were broadcasting for. About an hour, I think. So I think it's long enough as a test broadcast. We've had no hiccups today, apart from me. And we're just going to watch this Kenya Airways go out, which is obviously going to. Yeah, Kenya. You got it right. Yeah, capital of Kenya, Nairobi. This is where you fly to if you ever go on a safari. Always go to Kenya. Oh, Norfolk Hotel. Trying to think what the hotel was. Anyway, yeah, go out. Do, one holiday you should always do in your lifetime is a safari holiday. Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, beach sitting on the beach. Yeah, sit in a tent, look at lions and elephants. Yeah, great fun. Anyway, this is Kenya Airways. It's KQ 103. It's got 3,600 miles to go, so it's about 7 hour flight down over Africa, over Europe, and then down over into Africa, down into Nairobi. Registration number of the plane is 36046. It's a Boeing 787. Oh, I think they changed the livery on this plane recently. Don't know if I like that K on the back. Looks like an R, doesn't it, rather than a K? But must be a K, mustn't it? Can't be an R. Oh, it's on hold for a little while. It will. It will decide to go eventually, won't it? All the lights are flashing, so everything seems to be okay. Oh, it's still sat there. There's it basically flies straight over France, goes out into the Mediterranean and over Sicily, crosses into Africa through Libya, then goes over Sudan, South Sudan, and then flies into Nairobi. Yeah, it's just a straight line. Uh, anyway, it's setting off now, so about 7 hours later you'll be there, Air Kenya. Just 8 years old. Well, we're just going to do this United Airways 'cause I don't want to miss this one because this could be their old plane. And we did have a United Airs plane the other week, which was quite old. So we'll just see how old this one is. And it's going out to San Francisco. Anyway, this is the Kenya Airways. Let's talk about this one. I'm jumping the gun again. Uh, it's going to rotate. Come on. Go on, he should rotate by now. Yeah, there we go. Up he goes. Look at that. Right. So the the wheel covers have come in. Wheels are going in. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. And close, close, clink, click. F3 flight. Right, we can do this. Be the last plane on this session. This is United Airways. Yep, it's a Boeing 777. Yeah, this is one of their older planes at 24 years old. Not the oldest United Airlines plane we've had. We've had one at 30 years old, but this is the United Airways going to San Francisco. And UA 949 is the flight number. Yeah, UA 949. Heading out to San Francisco. Wow, look at that. Right, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. A few people we've been on today on my test broadcasts. Didn't have any hiccups today, I don't think, apart from me. Everything else, all the systems seem to be working. So we've got another couple of bits to add to it to make it a bit robust, a bit better on the sound, hopefully, and trying if we can get a better picture of the map up. But everything seems okay at the moment, so I'd just like to say thank you all for watching, taking part. Don't forget to send me texts or emails and let me know what you think. If you think it's rubbish, just tell me. I'll find something else to do. I can go watch some paint dry. Might be more exciting. No, it won't be. I do like watching aeroplanes. Anyway, let's watch this one rotate. Ooh, yeah. It's gone. Oh, well done. Anyway. TT, be good, be happy. Don't forget if you've got any animals, look after them, feed them. They always love you more than you ever love them. So be good.